Hello friends, this is Low Rate Hitman. How the heck are you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I know everybody's grinding right now trying to get that SP during this SP weekend, SP whatever it is. I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm not going to lie to you. But this video right here, so I want to talk about practical uses of the laser rifle. I want to start off by saying that this is my opinion. And this can vary from player to player. Everybody plays the game that they choose to play. This is the way that I choose to play it. And I just want to share it. I won't be talking too much about the downside of the laser rifle because the laser rifle is what got my Dust channel started, really. You know, I did videos before that, but really, you know, a lot of people, they like my laser rifle videos. And whenever they revamped the laser rifle, we all know it went under drastic changes, and it deserves some changes. I don't know if they deserve to be as drastic as what they are, but it is what it is. I mean, at one time, the laser rifle, it was very OP, and it was very situational. Now, it's still functional, and it is still very situational, in my opinion. Some people, they'll use it in any game mode. Me, I particularly like to use it in domination. Ambush, okay. Skirmish, not too much. There's too many objectives, too much going on. The ideal situation for me to use a laser rifle is doing exactly what I'm doing right now, is playing perimeter. I will not rush the objective. I will not get close to the objective using the laser rifle. I've got a sidearm, which is the Ishikone SMG, of course. I'm fully protoed out right now, of course. That's another video within itself. I mean, if you don't like seeing people in proto gear, I do apologize. This might not be the video for you, but if you're going to use the laser rifle, which I'm using the Visium, which is the prototype, you've got to use everything to your advantage. You know, that's not an excuse for me wearing proto gear. I use proto gear every time because I love my proto gear. Don't you love your proto gear? Let's have a proto appreciation day. That's what we need to have. So, I'm going to start off here. As we all know, domination, there is not a domination in Planetary Conquest. So, this is me applying it to pub matches, which you could consider pub stomping. And in my opinion, like I said, in my opinion, I believe that the squad leader is probably the best person to use the laser rifle because I'm playing perimeter. I'm in a position to where I can see the objective, I can see the people around the objective, and I give good shout outs. The only flaw with this is that me giving my defend orders, they don't work properly all the time, and sometimes I have to do it several times before I can lock onto a teammate to give a defend order or whatnot, but that's real small fry. But the main thing is that the squad leader is able to give out shout-outs and tell your squad where to go. In this round right here, after this push here, it didn't seem like our blueberries wanted to push up much, and so I mean, I don't expect my squad to go up in there and just die over and over and over again. And when we're the only ones putting work in, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it's a pub match. You know, we're having fun. We want to win. You know, always strive to win. But that's beside the point, and that's a different video. Currently, right now, I have prototype level laser rifle, and my proficiency is at 3, and I use 2 complex damage mods. And a lot of the problems that I see with users with the laser rifle, especially people that do videos and stuff like that, giving advice on it, is they really don't skill into the laser rifle. They just pick it up. They'll pick up the cheapest one they can find and just put it in their hands and expect it to be an assault rifle. And it is totally opposite of the assault rifle. We all know this. You can pick up an Exile and wreck with it, versus you're not going to pick up a staff recruiter laser rifle and wreck with it. You've got to skill into this thing and get your proficiencies, your damage bonuses, and once you get your laser rifle operation level 5, that's 15% cooldown increase, and that helps out tremendously. And of course, I'm not a bar, I'm Immator, so it's not in my favor to use this, but I believe any class, any race can use this. It's just a matter of putting some SP into it and skill into it, and I think a lot of people right now are scared to do that, but in my opinion, with the changes that are coming currently with the red dot and everything, I believe they'll probably end up giving the laser rifle a buff of some sort to where more users will play with it. And I believe you'll see a lot more laser rifles on the field, and a lot of people will be complaining about it because, you know, they're not really skilling into it. They just want to use the lowest amount that they can get for the cheapest amount of SP and think they're going to wreck with it, and it's not going to happen. So if you plan on using a laser rifle, I would go ahead and skill into it a little bit. You know, hell, if you plan on playing this game for a long time, you're going to skill into it sooner or later. You might as well do it. One of the problems with the laser rifle, the main problem is you know, it's not the distance. The thing has got great distance. It's not the damage, and it's not the heat buildup. It's all about timing. Once you get all that down and you actually, you know, skill into it and get proficient with the weapon, you know, you don't see, if it overheats on me one time this round, that's no big deal. That's because I got greedy, you know. But the main thing is the ADS, aiming down sight. I think they're going to have to do a little bit of work on it when they put a red dot on it, because the ADS right now is not too great, and with a red dot, it's going to be even more unforgiving. You're going to have to be more accurate, I believe, for it to be a successful weapon. But I would highly recommend, if you want to play with the laser rifle and become somewhat proficient with it, play domination and kind of do what I'm doing. Just play perimeter, you know. Be the squad leader, you know. Tell your teammates, tell your squad, you know, where you want them to go. Give defend orders. You know, be the boss, because that's what you are when you are a squad leader. And this weapon is great for being a squad leader, because, you know, I'm sure there's people, you know, when I say this stuff, I get a lot of people, you know, I do stuff this way, well, I do stuff that way. Well, you may be a better player than me. I'm not the world's greatest player. I never claimed to be, you know. That's another video within itself. I just try and make these videos to share my experience and to help other people out, you know. And from what I've heard, I've helped quite a few people out, you know, and I'm glad that I'm able to do that. What's so sad about me and the laser rifle right now, I'm going to go ahead and say this, is that, you know, it's not the same as it used to be, but it is the same. The more I use it, the more techniques that I can go back on whenever I used it before. And you can go back, I've got 20, 25 videos strictly on the laser rifle, you know. It was a beast back then, and it still is a beast. It really is. It does an amazing job at just eating armor, eating shields, eating both. I know it's supposed to be a situational weapon, and it damages both of them very well. And I got to looking back at some of my old videos and some of the way that I played with the laser rifle, and you know, I'm gonna bring that style back. You know, I found out that getting up in higher spots, because you know, you don't have the sharpshooter proficiency, that's just not viable. You don't really need to do that. You need to kind of play perimeter like I'm doing, you know, stay within distance. You've got to do that. Can't wait for the enemy to come to you. You got to kind of just play defense. And one of the main things that I found out that hurts me the most while I'm doing this is right there is the sniper rifle. You've seen that. The ADS is so slow a lot of times when you're aiming down sights. You don't strafe that fast, and you're just easy target for sniper rifles. So I think that and forged guns is going to be a laser rifle user's the biggest two problems right there. Sniper rifle #1, of course, because we've got so many of those people that just sit back and do that, you know. But that's always been that way, you know, especially a lot of newer players, you know, that's not familiar with the game. They tend to do that. I even see some older players, you know, they just sit back, relax, chill, and snipe, you know. But whatever, if that's your thing, that's your thing, you know. But that is a problem. You've got to. There's no way of avoiding that. You don't know where they're at half the time because you're trying to focus on the enemy. You know, that's where squad cohesion and comms is going to have to come into play if you want to get rid of a sniper that's bothering you from doing your job as a squad leader with the laser rifle. So as you've pretty much seen this whole video, I've stayed in pretty much one spot, you know, playing perimeter. If we would have captured the objective, if everybody would have pushed up, you know, in an ideal world, I would have pushed up myself, and I'd been on the other side of the bridge, you know, until push up till a red line possibly, which happens a lot. Just happened to use this video. I did pretty well. I did lose though, which I might post a losing video. It was upsetting. I'd rather have a real good score and win. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, I would think. But as everybody says, it's only a pub match. We're here to have fun and to try and learn and try and do new things, and that's what I'm doing. I will be making more videos on laser rifle. I plan on using it majority of the rest of the time. I loved it so much. I've always enjoyed the laser rifle. I wish that they would bring the sound back, because it used to sound like a beast. Now it sounds like, I don't know, a mosquito or something, but it's all good. I'm kind of anxious to see what the red dot's going to bring. it could be a game changer. It could make this into an incredible weapon, you know, that a lot of people are using. Which they need to do something where more people are, you know, are using the weapon, because it is a great weapon. But I'm gonna get off the laser rifle subject for a minute. I've had a lot of people that's been wanting to play with me lately. They send me a lot of messages, and I do apologize. I work a lot of hours. My kids are in football and everything, and I just don't have time to hurry up and, you know, to play with people. But I'd like to say, if you'd like to come to the corporation I'm in, we have an open community channel. It's called Subdreddit, SUBDREDDIT. Come over and add that channel, and you know, if you see me on there, I'm always looking for squad or whatnot. Hit me up, you know, get me in your party if you want to play, whatever, you know. There's a lot of good people in there that's good to play with. It's nice to play with. We're not professional players. We're down to earth players, down to earth people, and you know, real easygoing people, you know. And if you ever need another chat channel to where you can, you know, LFS or whatever, I would recommend, you know, go ahead and try and Subdreddit out, you know, the community channel. And you know, I look forward to seeing you there, actually. You know, drop me a line if you see me on there. You know, I'm not a stuck-up person. I try to reply to everybody. I get so many messages, you know, and sometimes it's hard to reply to everybody, and I apologize. I could just sit there for a long time and reply to messages a lot, and sometimes, you know, I'm just not able to do that, so I do apologize. But I do appreciate you guys coming by and checking out the videos, as always. I really do. And if you have Twitter, add me on Twitter. I'm one of the most open YouTubers you'll find. I try and communicate with you if I got time, interact with you, you know, talk. I can't do it all the time, but when I can, you know, I try and be as friendly as I possibly can. That's my nature. And as always, I appreciate you stopping by and checking out the video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And don't stress too much over the game. Have fun out there, guys.